Hi everyone, welcome to Allergy Reality Kitchen. I am Coral and this is
Megan, and we are making an amazing holiday stuffing today. All gluten-free and dairy-free.
Yay!
It is delicious.
Yay!
Yes, and nut-free and soy-free.
Woo!
So
we got it all. Everybody can have it. Everybody can, and no one will miss any of those ingredients. Yeah,
and it's so delicious. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we've browned some chicken sausage. I like to use the chicken Italian sausage, but you're more than welcome to use pork too. It's really up to you. You want to keep the fat in there. So what we've done is we've just taken it out of the casing, browned it for like 5 minutes on medium-high.
Can we just say, I didn't even take it out of the casing. I don't even cook sausage. Take it out of the casing. That's a really good tip. That's a good tip.
You have to take it out of the casing. Another tip for this is if your sausage isn't breaking up very good, you can cook it halfway and then put it in a food processor and just pulse it a couple times.
Oh,
and then put it back in.
Interesting.
And finish browning it, and that'll help you break it up. Because a lot of times you're smashing it and it just takes a long time. So we browned our sausage already. Now we're going to add in our mirepoix. So mirepoix is carrot, onion, and celery. Okay?
Mirepoix.
Mirepoix. It's a French.
I kind of want you to spell that. I'm just kidding.
So we're gonna add that in, and we're just gonna cook it on like medium heat for about 5 minutes, just till it gets a little bit
before we
translucent.
put this on.
Before that.
And you're doing olive oil.
And I'm gonna add in a little bit of olive oil. It just depends on how fatty your sausage is. We want the vegetables to be coated with a little bit of fat.
It smells delicious.
And the olive oil is good fat for you.
Let's take them over to the stove.
Perfect. So we're gonna put it on the stove. Okay, so our vegetables are translucent and a little bit soft, and we're going to add in our stuffing mix. So this is the Alea's plain stuffing, gluten-free. It is delicious. And we're just going to add in the whole bag, and they're little bread crumbs already dried out for you. You definitely want your bread when you're making stuffing to be dry, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna add in some chicken broth and seasonings, and then it will rehydrate and it'll make it nice and stuffing like. So we're just gonna mix this up, and then we're gonna take it back over to our baking dish. Okay, so we cooked our vegetables and our sausage, and we put our bread in.
So good.
Now we're gonna add some salt and some poultry seasoning. So poultry seasoning is my favorite spice for Thanksgiving. I love it. I use it in my turkey and then also in my stuffing, and it just smells like Thanksgiving to me.
Yeah, it totally does.
And don't be shy.
Okay.
We are going to post the recipe at the bottom so you'll know all the
absolutely
measurements.
Can I just have a dumb question?
Yes.
How much salt do you use?
I use a good amount of salt.
So I just keep, I don't even know.
We're going to taste it too.
I don't even know.
We'll taste it. But yeah, you want to, that's probably the #1 mistake that home cooks make, is they don't season it enough.
Yeah,
and they don't get that
bland.
flavor
I'm bland.
that they're looking for. Because salt brings out the flavor in dishes. So you definitely want to salt it pretty well. Not, don't put a bunch of salt in it, but you want to taste it.
Okay.
So then we're going to add in our chicken broth. So this is where you kind of have to just do it by eye, because some bread that you use
Can we see it?
Is
Can we see it? Oh, it's a hot pan. We're just cooking this.
Some bread is more dry than others. So just kind of do it by eye. You want it to be moist, but not soggy. That's kind of where you're looking for. So we're just going to mix it up.
There's a tiny bit of juice at the
which
bottom,
is fine, because it'll soak up.
So that's,
And that's perfect. And then we're going to add it into our greased baking dish, and we're going to put it in the oven. Because it's already hot, all you have to do is really put it in the oven like 350 for 10 minutes or so. And then I just run it under the broiler for a little bit to get nice and brown crispy on top. That's my favorite, is when it's like soft in the middle and then the crunchy pieces on top.
It can't be all soggy.
Yes. So we're just going to do that.
It looks so good.
And then we will show you the finished product, and we'll get to taste it in just a sec.
Yay!
All right, guys, it just came out of the oven. We left it in a little bit longer covered because it was a little bit dry. So that's where I say you know, add a little bit more chicken broth if it's too dry. If it's too wet, just put it under the broiler for a little bit longer. So we covered it, baked it for about 15-20 minutes covered, and then we put it under the broiler for like 3 minutes. And it has this wonderful crust, and it's so super moist. Yeah.
You guys, I haven't even had stuffing since going gluten-free. It's been 2 years now, and seriously, this stuff, the taste is so amazing.
Good. You can't even tell.
I know.
You cannot tell.
Aaliyah's brands, I like so many of their products. And so we're linking below an actual coupon code. And so you can go in and get $1 off of all their items, and their prices are really decent. So it's awesome. We love trying new products, and definitely Aaliyah's is one of our top faves now. They have lots of different products to go off of, and let's just try this.
Can we just,
I know,
like,
sorry. We're getting hangry over here, Megan. Chef Megan. Oh, that was so good.
It's Thanksgiving in my mouth. So good.
So good. Awesome. Like, subscribe. See you on our next time. Peace out.